Hi there, Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And today we're going to talk about an update, which I'm doing, which I do every day. So today's update, basically, of my cryptocurrency portfolio. This is about wealth creation and action. And our website is called IamWealthyandRich.com. Why is it called I Am Wealthy and Rich? It's because the I Am Wealthy and Rich slogan is a slogan, an affirmation which you should use. It's not called I am. It's not about me being wealthy and rich. It's about you. If you want to become wealthy and rich, if you're willing to have the right mindset and use the right strategy, then you will be wealthy and rich. Now, a lot of people want to be wealthy and rich. Very few people are willing to do what it takes to be wealthy and rich. Very few people. Okay? And becoming wealthy and rich is a test. You understand? And you will be tested in many ways, because there's a 99%, 95 to 95 to 95%, and there's the rest of the people. There's a split between the 95 and the 5%, shall we just say. Those who really want it, and you got to want it mentally, physically. You understand? And most people don't. But those who do really want it, and everybody wants it, but most, like I said, those who are willing to do what it takes, mentally and physically, okay, are the ones who achieve it, the ones who achieve the lifestyle that you see in the background here. You understand? And that's what this is about. But this is about helping you. If you're one of those people who wants it and are willing to do what it takes to get it, this is about helping you to become wealthy and rich. So you say the word, I am wealthy and rich. Okay, I am wealthy and rich is a name formulated for you. It's a phrase, an affirmation for you to use. You are wealthy and rich. Remember that. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a accountant or CPA. Thank God. I'm not a regulated body. I am just doing my own thing here. I'm an investor. I do my own stuff and I share what I do. So do your own due diligence, make your own research. Always remember that investments can carry risks. So do not invest more than you can afford to lose. That's my legal advice I'm meant to give. That, just make sure you invest sensibly and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Now, what I'm going to do is share my screen and update today's figures. This is something I started a while ago. Okay, a while ago. And yeah, so I'm going to share my screen. So let's just check all this out. Actually, so I'm going to share my screen here, right? So right, so this is the spreadsheet that I started updating since the 1st of February. And this investment portfolio was actually started way back last year in June 2020. From humble beginnings, and actually the preparation actually started before then. In February 2020, with a lot of affirmations, a lot of mindset training, a lot of getting myself in gear, getting myself ready to attract money, because at that time I had no money. But I had a plan and I had the blueprint to follow. And I knew that in order to attract money, I had to get my mind in gear and get myself thinking right. So I started doing that, and lo and behold, by May, June, I started attracting the funds, got into an investment strategy, which was, able to get as well. And then, money multiplied from there. Now, I have different portfolios. Now, so what we have here is that we have green is when I decided to start tracking from February 2021. But what we have here is when the market goes forward, I put it in green, and when it goes backward, I put it in red. And we have 3 columns here: the altcoin column, the Bitcoin column, and the total column. Okay, that's what we have here. And here we are today at Here we are today on the 11th of, well, we're on it's the 12th of May, 12th of June rather, 2021. So I get my figures from this page here, and I'll got back to here in a minute. This portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin and an assortment of specially selected, specially researched altcoins or alternative coins. And that's the total here in dollars. And this is the same portfolio in pounds sterling or Great British pounds. So that's what this is here, same thing. It comes in through a live feed at the bottom here into one of the portfolios, and the figures, total figures are put out here. But before I put, so what I normally do is I put the altcoin price in, I put the total price in, it gives me the price of Bitcoin here, and then I total it up and so on. But before I do that, I just wanna do a scenario here, okay? If I put today's figures in, what if on a particular date, okay, the figures were like this, okay? Because the figures have been, you know, the market has been doing a particular trend, okay, over the last, over the last month, should I say. But, and it's been given an indication of it going in a certain direction. It's not 100% yet, but it's like 70%. I talked about that yesterday. But what if it does go in this other direction? Okay, what it could mean is that I could have figures like this. Now, I started this when I actually started when I started doing these videos, and I started documenting this. Rather, I started doing the videos actually from the 22nd, but I started documenting on the spreadsheet from the 1st of February. At that time, my portfolio had gone from very humble beginners all the way up to 106,000, and then so I started putting figures in. This figure started changing, okay, and so on. It's got a lot of calculations under the spreadsheet, but so from 106,000, and you know, it's different. It's in different amounts. So this shows how much I've gone over the 106,000. Okay, but you know, I think it's gone almost 10x before it got to this 106,000. So that's very, very good. That's the first innings, shall we say, of the investment. But almost 10x. So this is 70,000 over and above. But here's the interesting thing. What if instead of, you know, this is around 176, 180,000. What if everything should drop by a third over the next few months, 6 months, 3 to 6 months? Worst case, what people would say a worst case scenario. It's not a worst case scenario for me, but I'll show you what. Because the important thing about being an investor is to understand how investors think, how investments go through the ups and downs of the market, and basically how the difference between a 1% investor and a 95% investor. Okay, so let's assume that this figure went down to 60,000 or 62,000. Let's just say $62,000. So, and that means this one's, let's say, $50,000. This is just an example. It's not yet, but let's assume in one day I'm putting those figures in. Bitcoin is 12. That means Bitcoin is 12,000. What does that mean? That means, so if I were to bring this down here, that means this would have dropped $89,000. Am I seeing it right? $89,000. Bitcoin would have dropped $25,000, and the whole portfolio would have dropped. So what if this portfolio dropped $114,000? Now, so I must make sure. Okay, this hasn't happened as we speak, but if you have a portfolio, are you prepared if your portfolio, because the portfolios can go wide swings to the left and wide swings to the right, okay? What if it does a right swing to the left and it drops the portfolio 114,000? that would be a lot. That would, in theory, take my investment to less than 106,000? In theory, okay, in theory, all right. You know, Bitcoin dropping 120 to 25 by 25,000. The altcoins dropping by 89,000. Okay, that's 114,000 drop. Would that mean that I'm finished? I'm wiped out? I should run for the hills? I should sell and you know, get out of the market? I should never touch crypto again? You know, crypto is a bad thing. It's risky. It's volatile. You know, it's a bad investment. It's unreliable, unstable. Is that the way I should be thinking? That's the way the 95% of people think. You see? And let me ask you a question. Let me show you something. I haven't even put today's figures in. I normally put today's figures in by now, but I wanted to do this first. Okay. First of all, I'm 100% prepared for this, even if it drops like this. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. First of all, the way I look at it. Number one, if you have a bar of an ounce of gold, okay, a bar of gold, okay. Gold here. You got 1 bar of gold. Ounce, is it an ounce or a gram? I don't know. Let's just say if that was an ounce or gram. I'm sure it's not an ounce. But let's just say a gold, you got 1. And gold is, you know, this is 1, okay? And let's just say it equals, let's say, you know, 1 ounce, I don't know the sign for ounce, is it? Z's or something, equals, I should be doing this with writing, but 1,900. So let's just say it drops down, the price drops down to just 900. Okay. So gold is now 900. What does that mean? Let me tell you what it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean you haven't lost anything. You still have the 1 ounce of gold. You still have it. Okay, it hasn't gone anywhere. You understand? You haven't lost it. You still have your 1 ounce of gold. No, it's not very good drawing. Okay, you still have it. You still have your 1 ounce. Okay, supposed to be an ounce, by the way. Whatever. All right, you haven't lost it. You still got, you know, it's meant to be a check mark. You still have it. You haven't lost. Only thing that has changed is the value. Okay, the value may have changed, but what you own has not changed. Okay, the same as Bitcoin. Okay, in Bitcoin you got 1 BTC. That stands for 1 Bitcoin, and it equals, I don't know what, 35K average, what it is now. What if it goes down to 12K? All right. Does the number of Bitcoin change? Right. You still have 1 BTC. Okay, you still have it. This side of the equation does not change. It's only the value, and this value is based on market opinion. Okay, this is what's most important, that you have the commodity, the asset, the commodity or the asset. You still have it. It has not changed. Okay, so what do? You hold and wait for the market sentiment. Should be value. Okay, you wait for the value to change, the market sentiment to change. You understand? So that's why, you know, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and she, you know, explained that, you know, what some things that could happen to Bitcoin, and what you need to do is just hang tight. and just wait. In fact, this is an opportunity to buy more. So if gold was 1,900 and now it's not, gold is now going for 900, what do? It's on sale, you buy more. You understand? BTC is 35, it goes down to 12 or goes down to 15 or 14 or 9 or what, or not 9, or 15 or 19 or something. You buy more. You only lose if you sell. You haven't lost anything. You have only made a loss if you sell. If you sell gold here, then you've made a loss. If you sell Bitcoin here, you've made a loss. And this is a big mistake people make. Do not sell when it goes down. Buy more. So, as I said, back to my virtue, what if it does go down? And minus 140 something thousand, minus 44. All right, so this is gone take, this is like digged into this, like, I don't know, 60K or something. So what? I will then take money from elsewhere and buy some more. So but when it goes, market value recovers, when the value recovers, I'll have even more. You understand? So it's like I've done a lesson before. I usually do an update before the lesson, but I decided to do a lesson before the update. Okay, but it could go like this sometime, and we could see figures like Bitcoin reaching this kind of level. I'm marking this portfolio I'm doing reaching this level. Okay, wouldn't bother me at all. Know that if you ever see it reach this level, know that I have bought a lot more. A lot more. Okay, so what's what if, you know, obviously. Let's just take it off now. Okay, let's do today's figures. And you know, like yesterday, I did say that what did I do? You know, where Bitcoin is going right now, there is coming to kind of like a junction where it may decide to go all the way up, but there's 30% chance of that, and there's a that junction may decide to go down further before it goes up. Either way, it's going up in the long run. But this is the side where a lot of people may not understand, may not expect. I'm 100% fully prepared for that. I'm 100% fully prepared for either way. You need to be too. But the easiest thing you can do is not bother yourself about it. If you don't have any more money, well, just hold what you've got. But if you can get more money, if you can raise more money, and if it goes down, you buy more. That's how you do. You don't sell what you've got. Okay, that's, you know, that's what we'll make sure that you understand that. But let's do today's figures. Do it the other way around. So anyway, so I'm going to take this figure here. So this comes in, like I said, every 10 minutes is updated. 126, 467, 15. So today's date is that. The time is that. This is the UK time, by the way. It's a bit late today. I was looking at this. But anyway, I said, what was it again? 126, 467, 15. 126, 467. I don't know, was that 15? What was that? 467, 126, 467. I got it right. Great. So let's put that down there. At the moment, that is a 15,000 down on yesterday. So it's all good. All good, because this is all part of the journey as we go through this cycle. By the time the cycle ends, we know where we're going to be, on top. And the total here is 162. I apologize for that. I should have put my phone on silent. I'll get back to it later. 162.012. 162.012.44. 162.012.64, I think. 44. Yep, that's correct. So let's talk about. So that is a 14,000 drop. So that Bitcoin is up. Is it? I don't know if Bitcoin is up here. It doesn't. that show that Bitcoin is up. 162, something wrong with the maths here. Okay, let's have a look. 123, 467. 123, 467, 15. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll probably see the calculation I've done wrong later. And this says, well, look, I'll have to figure that out. But that's what it is. But somehow it's not computing. 126, 162, 126. Oh, 126. I got 123. No wonder I thought something was wrong here. 126. That's better. So 126. Okay, so that's the figures there. And okay, so that's the figures for today. So anyway, regardless of what Bitcoin does, understand that your value, the amount that you own doesn't change. Okay, the market value, the market sentiment might change, but the amount that you own doesn't change. So have the right mindset to understand to hold. That's why it's better to hold, and you only sell if you lose, and that's why a lot of people lose, because they sell too early. Now, if you're in a leverage position, you're doing trading or so on, that's different. You shouldn't be in, well, not that you shouldn't be doing that. That's different. I'm not talking about trading or leverage trading. I'm talking about an investor. So invest for the long term, you'll always win. Talking about having the right mindset and the right strategy, let's go to this website here. Go to this website to show you where you can get hold of our IamWealthyandRich.com, how to understand and get money and play it well. And download, go to this little form here and download, get your millionaire mindset, mindset and investment strategy for free now. Fill in your name and email address and we'll send it to you straight away. And apply the mindset strategy exactly as we teach it. It does take time to kick in, and then apply the investment strategy and it on the level that it's shown there. And once you've done that, if you want to become more advanced and find out more about the altcoin strategy, okay, then you can contact us from there and get on a webinar so you can get more information about how that works, okay? But like I said, get yourself to IamWealthyandRich.com. Remember, I'm Wealthy and Rich is a statement you use about you, so you can learn how to understand and give up money and play it well. All right. So I want to thank you all for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I appreciate that. And hit the notification button and so on and so forth. Thanks very much for your time in watching this. I really, hope you got something from sharing this with you. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.